It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 3rd of August. I'm Michael Groff. Strong thunderstorms rolled into the valley just after 6 p.m. last night, producing the famous wall of dust, with visibilities reduced to less than 1/2 mile in spots. We saw locally heavy rain in the West Valley. And was it damaging straight-line winds, a microburst, or a small tornado, as some residents claim, that took out this house in Rainbow Valley last evening? And while there was no confirmation of a tornado touchdown last night by the National Weather Service, 1 out of every 100 thunderstorms, on average, produces a tornado. Here in Arcadia, where I am, after 8 p.m., I got a good light show and a little bit of rain, 1/100th of an inch in my rain gauge. But at Sky Harbor officially, well, let's take a look at the almanac. They had 5/100ths of an inch. And a high of 111 degrees, the low 88, which was established at 9:30 p.m. last night. And outside right now, here at 5:55 a.m., we've got partly cloudy skies in the valley. We begin this day at 88 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 65, humidity 47%. Winds are light, barometer is steady. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning, 77 the cool spot. At North Scottsdale, it's in the upper 70s in a few valley locations, but most of us here in the urban core are in the mid to upper 80s. The upper look across the country, the water vapor satellite, we've got troughing, baggy troughing now across the southeast, extending down toward the Gulf Coast. And here in the southwest, our area of high pressure is being squished in response to a developing trough off of the Pacific Northwest coast. The watch warning map and air quality alert remains in effect for the valley for today. Also, red flag warnings through the interior west, elevated fire danger there. Flash flood watches from North Georgia extending on toward the north and east. Severe weather outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms across parts of South Dakota. A marginal risk for the adjacent states there. Other marginal risk zones for parts of the east coast, the northeast hubs, and in the northern Rockies. Here in Arizona, some parts of the state in the green, so there is a chance of thunderstorms. I don't think we're going to see anything here in the valley, which we'll discuss in just a moment. The rainfall for the next 7 days coming from the WPC, this is valid through next Friday morning, showing basically nothing for us here in the valley, and amounts generally less than a ½ inch even across eastern Arizona, as it does appear we're going to see a lull in the monsoon. Just how long does that last? Well, we'll get into the details of that now as we check out the models and see what's in our future. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at about 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. High pressure being suppressed to our south and west, a southwesterly or westerly flow today. And that's going to start to dry us out. As a result, down at the surface, partly sunny skies this morning, becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures between 107 and 110. Isolated thunderstorms possible over the mountains and in southeast Arizona, but here in the valley, I just don't see a scenario in which we see anything tonight. So overnight tonight, mostly clear skies and lows in the 80s. Now, over the weekend, we dry out with high pressure suppressed to the south. Humidity levels come down. Each day, sunny skies, highs mostly 107 to 110, both Saturday and Sunday. And any shower and thunderstorm activity will be confined to eastern Arizona, and even at that, very isolated activity. Looks like the return of the monsoon is not going to be overly hasty. Monday still looks pretty dry. Slight chance of showers and storms over the mountains. Maybe we see a dust storm Monday evening, but even that doesn't look all that likely. Tuesday, the high pressure area begins to rebuild further to the north. And as a result, the winds aloft turn back out of the east. Moisture starts coming back up. Humidity starts coming back up. And with it, the return of a slight chance of showers and storms getting into the valley. More scattered showers and storms over the mountains, highs 106 to 109. Wednesday and Thursday, slight chance of late afternoon and evening showers and storms, highs 106 to 109. Here's a week from today. This is Friday, the 10th of August. Kind of interesting, we see the GFS depicting 2 tropical systems over the eastern Pacific, very close to each other, probably starting to engage in the Fujiwara effect, sort of spinning around one another, and eventually, one kind of consumes the other. They'll both be weakening as they're out over the cooler waters of the Pacific. Otherwise, high pressure in control for us, a northeasterly flow, which would tend to push storms that develop over the rim country into the deserts. I don't see very deep tropical moisture here over the area, just some low-end, low-grade monsoon type of a forecast. And we'll continue with that for Saturday the 11th. And let's go all the way out to the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday, the 12th of August. High pressure still over the southwest. So we'll have that east and northeasterly flow aloft, and daily chances of showers and storms continue. Let's take a look at the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS Ensemble. It's got us up around 110 degrees for the next several days. And then interestingly enough, temperatures lower to around 100, maybe even below that by the middle part of the month. The Euro Ensemble has us down in the mid and upper 90s, as many of the Ensemble members suggest a much wetter period for middle August. That remains to be seen, but we can always hope, right? And that's just about going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here on Sunday morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. You can always leave your comments, questions, suggestions, always appreciated as well. All right, be safe, drink plenty of water out there, stay cool, and have yourselves a great weekend, everybody.